You think you got all this on lock?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm John. I'm here with Brandon.
Hey.
And we are here to talk about two of the biggest cast members leaving The Walking Dead, which is not really news, but lately we found out why, which is why we're here to talk.
Right.
We're losing Rick Grimes, which is Andrew Lincoln, and we're losing Maggie Green, which is Lauren Cohan.
Yeah, two of the big main stars.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are looking at this as like we're losing Rick, who is the filter for the audience to the show. You know, he is the driving force behind a lot of the comics vision as well. Andrew Lincoln has said that he has young kids and he wants to be able to actually see them because they live in the UK,
Right.
which is understandable.
Yeah, sure.
But to me, the biggest loss is Maggie.
Yeah, she's definitely a character that has grown way more than Rick has grown. To lose that is, I think, somewhat of a detriment because in the comic, she's such a strong figure now, almost on par, or if not, more on par than Rick, who is a very damaged individual at that point in the comics.
Yeah, I mean, the bigger thing to me is that they set her up for such a prominent position in the plot for this next season, and then you find out that she's probably leaving halfway through, and I was just like, what are you going to do with the story that you built up here?
Right.
I think there's a lot
I think that's just the way that, that's life in the world of acting that they have to deal with. I'm sure with Carl learning that he died, he had to kind of figure out what to do with his life. And this is probably a little bit of a role reversal with the production trying to figure that out as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know that she has said that she's kind of, when she went into acting, she thought she was going to play lighter roles, but now she's, been in this for years upon years upon years, and she's kind of getting a little fatigued from playing these.
I'm sure all these actors are like, can I tell a joke or something by this point?
To me, it's, I understand. I'm curious as to how they're going to develop this.
Same.
Now, that being said, I do think that there is an interesting turn that they could take, which I know a lot of Just Show viewers may not understand, but you might get because you've read the comics as well, is Negan and Rick kind of develop this relationship together and create this kind of almost symbiotic, we understand each other and kind of respect each other.
Even though we hate each other.
Yeah,
still.
at a couple points that I almost could see Negan taking over.
I agree. I think that might be a little off-putting or weird from the get-go, but I could definitely see that developing as a sort of a subplot. But I do kind of enjoy when things like this happen in narratives, when you're so used to a character being who they are and being the forefront of the show, and then they're gone. That just changes up the dynamic of the show significantly. But if anyone else watches the Fear the Walking Dead, it sort of happened in season 4, where the characters sort of shifted, the main characters shifted into a bit of a role reversal where they kind of turned out to be like the bad guys for a little bit, opposed to the 3 new characters. I'm wondering if Walking Dead is considering some kind of tonal shift with Fear.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of things that they could do narratively to keep the fans back on their heels and kind of keep people from what's expected. And especially with them switching this up seemingly mid-season, it might increase the pacing, which has been a big complaint for a lot of people.
Yeah.
My question is just, is it going to be enough to kind of reanimate the ratings? Like,
I hope so.
Are we going to see the show gain a little bit of life with a new direction? We did talk about how I would like to see Negan take over. They did sign a new contract with Norman Reedus for $20 million to stay on the show, which leads a lot of people to believe that
He's probably going to be the lead.
he could potentially be the new lead. And that's my problem, is I think that is a little bit expected.
Yeah.
But we'll be covering all of those developments, and for everything Walking Dead, stick with us right here at IGN.
Bolsheva.